Maybe the next Mel Kiper's out there, because you know what? Everyone thinks they can predict the NFL draft. Ain't a some bitch out there can do that. Every year we hear Mel Kiper Jr., who never, by the way, hits on one pick. Todd McShay, those dudes clean house with money, and they can't make it right. Even those like CBS Sports Line, none of them get it right. So you know what? My crew and I, all my guys, we decided today's the day that we throw our hat into the ring and see if we can hit it right. I don't know if it'll happen. Probably won't. And to be quite honest with you, we don't care if you agree with us or not. You're still going to watch the show. We know that. Only guy missing today is Big Chops. We missed you, Big Chops, but we got our guy Schmitty in the house today. What's up, Schmitty?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
Oh, shoot. Anytime, Schmitty. Honestly, we like having you here. So Sheen's here with his dreaming at the barbershop. T-Sizz. Hopefully he's recovered from last weekend.
Hey, I'm sorry I didn't do my hair like Kiper, but maybe I will.
Hey, in the words of Bill Polian, who the hell is Mel Kiper?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Coach Noob,
Good
I
one.
love that sign behind you, man. I love the sign behind you. Shows all the networks and everything. Coach Noob will be running the draft board today. He's the production manager today, so that's pretty exciting for us.
Can I put that on my resume?
You can. Production manager, Coach Noobs. So, you fellas ready to rock this?
Absolutely.
Let's explain how we're going to do it, Mark.
Okay. Basically, boys and I picked some teams that we would like to draft for. It doesn't mean that we're going to be right. It doesn't mean that we're going to be wrong. It doesn't mean shit again. It just means that this is who we'd like to draft for based on the needs that they have, the most glaring needs. And it's going to come down to who's available at that position. So it's going to kick off with Rashene at the Bears and Noobs at the Commanders, and Young will be in the hole with the Patriots. And then we'll just kind of roll with it from there, you guys. You ready to rock this thing?
Let's
Noobs,
get it.
Come on now.
Share
You
screen.
got Noob's going to get our board up.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. You guys see it?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yep.
Yeah. With the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select. Who do we got?
Who you taking, Sheen?
Caleb Williams, USC.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams, Gonzaga High School.
I'm not even going to contest that, but when he's changing up his thing in a few years, and we'll
All
talk
right.
about it.
I contemplated having a lot of fun with this. I'm going to select for the Washington Commanders. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to keep the guy that probably the second best guy in the draft, quarterback-wise. We're going to go Jaden Daniels out of LSU, the current Heisman Trophy winner.
Interesting. I hear good and bad.
Yes, sir. New England Patriots are up on the clock.
Yeah, they brought in Brissett. I think that's not a long-term fix. I think just having that veteran leadership, but someone to compete. I think they'll go with Drake May.
Drake May it is. Do-do-do. The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock.
It's pretty simple for me. They're going to go with the little guy, Kyler Murray, a quarterback, and he needs people to throw to. They let Hollywood walk, and they really don't have another guy. So I'm going to go with Marvin Harrison Jr.
Nice. Now, we're not going trades, but the rumors are that the Cardinals would be the spot to trade into. Who do you guys think would trade into the Cardinals spot there if we were doing trades?
Well, I'd say maybe the Chicago Bears. They probably want to get that receiver right there. Can you imagine him with DJ Moore?
Whoa. That would be
What about the Broncos? What about the Broncos? They need a quarterback.
They got what? Zach Wilson today.
Oh, I said a quarterback.
The Bears aren't in a position to draft up.
No, they're not. They got 4 picks in the draft.
Yeah.
Maybe Minnesota. They've been working to get in that position.
That's true.
Well, maybe they could draft up and trade up, get that pick, and then get more for the other one. I don't know.
It could be the Gigantes too, but I don't think they're going to do it.
All right.
Interesting.
The LA Chargers.
Is that me?
Yeah.
You know what? So they say that Harbaugh's going to run the ball and blah, 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 blah. But the bottom line is you got to have somebody for his quarterback to throw the ball to. We're going to take, some people argue, the best receiver in this draft, Malik Neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah.
The kid can fly.
Rome Akunde is another great one.
Yeah. And so this is a tricky one, the Giants. Do you guys think the Giants will go quarterback or receiver here?
I don't think they can afford to go quarterback just yet because they got all that money. They got all that money wrapped up in Daniel Jones. They got to give him at least another shot.
I agree. And that's why they're going to take Rome Odunze.
That would give them a legitimate receiver for the first time in a long time.
3 receivers in the top 6. It could happen. I definitely could see that happening too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on what happens with the quarterbacks.
This is a tough pick. What is this number
7?
Number 7.
The Titans, they got rid of their running back, their quarterback.
So you got Joe Alt.
They need a lot.
Cooper DeJean.
And right now, there's no lineman off the board. And I was thinking Alt. Let's go with Alt.
Yeah.
They need to rebuild that line. I think they have their quarterback in Levis. That's what they like.
All right, here we go. The Atlanta Falcons. Now, listen, we have had 7 offensive players picked. Not one defensive guy yet. Pretty wild.
This would be the spot to do it.
Who's got the Atlanta Falcons?
Rashene has the Atlanta Falcons, and he disappeared on us.
The dream.
He's getting his hair cut. Of course he did.
So
they have plenty of offensive weapons.
They do. Opinion. They just signed your buddy for like the biggest quarterback contract ever, right?
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins. Is this where Cooper DeJean goes?
Oof. I think the popular opinion is Quinyon Mitchell's a better cover.
I was going to say the next guy would be Mitchell.
But then the other popular pick is Dallas Turner because
they need edge.
They need edge. And he kind of fits the mold because who's the D coordinator for Atlanta who's the head coach?
Oh, they just hired Raheem Morris, didn't
Raheem Morris. So Raheem Morris's defense apparently drops the ends quite a bit. So they're saying that could be a really good fit. What should we do with Rashene's pick here?
Rashene's back. He's back.
Unmute yourself. He was in the boardroom consulting the experts. Who do you got, Shane, for Atlanta? You're on mute.
We need your Atlanta pick, and you're on mute.
He's going to go over his time. Chicago's going to get the next pick.
Is that how that goes?
Yeah.
Because we said about whatchamacallit, they did that. They went over 15 minutes.
Yeah, they race to the board, and if they get it in, then they get the pick.
Wow.
Make the pick for him unless he texts us.
All right, let's go Quinyon Mitchell.
You guys like Quinyon Mitchell?
I like Quinyon with that corner.
Out of Toledo. Oh, he said Terrio Arnold.
Terrio Arnold? Oh, he's throwing a little wrench into the works.
Too late. I went Quinyon Mitchell. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Terrio Arnold is still on the board.
Hey, we're back to the Bears, but it's Schmidt's pick.
Yeah. I honestly think they trade the pick. We're not doing trades. So with only having 4 picks, I think trading back and getting the draft capital is probably in their best interest. But for sake of making a pick, it would be Dallas Turner out of Alabama.
Yeah,
I like it.
That makes sense. He'll be opposite your boy from DC, right, Mike?
Oh yeah,
Montez Sweat.
Yeah, Sweat is a stud. That I tell you what, that's a pretty good defensive line right there. Those 2 guys. Nice. The New York Jets are on the clock.
Well, the New York Jets just dealt Zach Wilson, which means they have nothing left at quarterback, right?
Pretty much.
Ooh.
So let's think about what quarterbacks are still left, You've got the kid from Washington.
I can
Penix.
do this. We can do this. Hold on, Mark. Let's check it out. There we go.
Yeah, you got McCarthy, you got Bo Nix, and
Penix Jr.
yeah, I would say between McCarthy and Bo Nix, and I'm going to make a surprise pick here. I'm going to go Bo Nix because I think he's the same style quarterback for the most part as Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
Yep.
And we got Bo Nix, and you have another team that needs a quarterback, correct?
Yeah, back-to-back picks with quarterback. Oh no, it's Rashene's. It's Rashene's pick, and he is going Terrion Arnold for the Vikings.
Oh, he likes Terrion Arnold. All right. They say he's more of a zone corner, but we'll find out.
Yeah, that's where he is with the Vikings.
All right, Los Broncos with the new unis coming out today.
And Zach Wilson, he's going to bring down all the honeys.
Oh.
Are
they in the orange? Is Denver in the quarterback game also?
Yes. They definitely are. Because they got rid of Russell Wilson, right? Where'd he go? And then
Russ is in Pittsburgh, brother.
I'm actually going to go. Is it my pick?
Yes.
I'm going to go Michael Penix.
Yeah. Wow.
That'd be tough.
That's a crazy pick.
Think about the head coach. Think about who he's been successful with. Drew Brees. Penix is similar.
Except left-handed.
But he's got the best arm in the class, a lot of people say.
Okay.
And he's a very intelligent player. I don't know. I just have a sneaky suspicion. Who knows?
Penix wrote a letter to 6 different GMs in the NFL and sent it out today, pleading his case to be an early round, a number one pick, I guess, early quarterback draft pick.
I've heard a lot of good things about him. I like him.
I'll bet his character's pretty high.
Mm-hmm. And he had a rough time in the national championship, but god darn, that was a pretty good defense he was going against.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Shane does with number 13. The Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Who you got, Shane?
Malik Neighbors, LSU.
Gone.
He was gone a while ago.
Yeah, 4th pick. He walked up with his hat, hugged the commissioner and all that.
He gave Nuba.
I'm going to go with Lad McConkey. Georgia.
Oh,
Let me scroll down and find him. Hold on.
What you mean? He's speechless.
Hey, what was his 40 time? They usually take the fastest guy.
That's funny as hell. All right, he's all the way down here next to Zach Frazier. I got him. And Tyler Nubbins.
His 40 time?
Lad McConkey. All right. They do mix it up. They tend to make some crazy things go on there. But I think with a different head coach, they might be defensive oriented. We'll see.
Who's the guy they took out of Maryland because he had the fastest 40 time?
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
Hayward Bay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Darius Hayward Bay.
Yep.
They made him a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did the Steelers.
Yeah.
He played with them for like 3 years.
Ben liked him. That was the thing.
Because he knew he'd stretch the field.
Yeah.
All right, Smitty, pick 14.
They took Brian Brzee last year.
So I have them going offensive line. Taking a tackle. I have, and I'm gonna butcher this dude's name, the tackle out of Oregon State.
Yep, love him.
Tony Fagula.
Talise Fuaga.
Fagula. Fagula.
Did you just say a curse word?
Sort of.
You call him Tony? That's not your name. Kelly,
Well, their websites call him Tony.
And they change his last name so people can pronounce it, please.
Hey, Smitty, that's my favorite offensive lineman in the draft. That guy's a stud.
Yeah.
All right, we're at number 15. Haircut King. It's your pick.
Hey, listen, Xavier Worthy.
X-Worthy, you like the speed too, huh?
Let me find him. Hold on. He's all the way down here.
Speed kills.
If you type his name in, it'll show up.
Oh my God.
X marks the spot, baby.
Yeah, he had the 40 time.
Oh my
Number
God.
69. Keep going. Number 69.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I gotta go to the next page.
Woo.
Oh my
That's
God.
it. That's all right. Next page guys get paid too.
There he is, right next to Brandon Coleman, the tackle from TCU,
Nice.
who no one's ever heard of.
Question: did y'all get my JJ McCarthy in Minnesota?
No.
What?
You said Terrion Arnold.
No, that was for the Falcons.
Listen, we still have JJ McCarthy. Let's say he's off the board. We'll pick him with their second pick, the 23rd pick. We'll pick JJ McCarthy just so we get the right.
We can do that. Yep.
So JJ McCarthy's off the board.
I think he's overhyped anyway.
No, I was going to pick him.
I think he's a
like
solid
J.J.
quarterback, but I
McCarthy.
think he's a little overhyped the way they're talking about the Bears taking him with their number one now. Like, that's insane to me.
That's smoke screen. They're not doing it.
That's what I'm saying. All right, we're at number 16, Coach Noob, the Hawks.
The Seattle Seahawks. I'm gonna go Troy Fontenot. It won't be that long of a journey. He's from Washington, so that'll be a good one. He's probably gonna play guard for them,
Yeah.
but he'll probably be an all-pro.
Does he have Tyrannosaurus Rex arms? Is that his problem?
They're a little short. He's got the best feet in the draft, though. His feet are really, really good.
Yes. All right, let's go to Jags.
Hey, did Rex Ryan rank those feet? Didn't he have a foot fetish or something like that? Oh, no, that was his wife. That was his wife.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Number 17 pick goes to T-Sis, the Jags.
The Jaguars. Let's go with Laiatu.
Latu.
Yeah.
Oh, I like him. He's the
Edge
great
rusher
edge
from
rusher.
UCLA.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, you did a good preseason preview of him.
Thank
Rashene,
you.
your preseason previews were solid at those DBs too, by the way. I felt like I
Latu's a stud.
stuff off the wall and hoped it stuck. I had the worst.
Los,
It's your boy, Chops.
It's your boy, Chops.
Los Bengals.
All right,
All right,
Smitty.
so I have the Bengals with Tyler Boyd heading out of town and the writing on the wall with T. Higgins. This will probably be his last season if he makes it to the season. I have them picking Brian Thomas Jr. out of LSU.
I was watching a piece on him today. I love him.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a good football player.
BTJ.
Yeah.
Schmidt is on it. The Rams.
Whew. What don't these guys need? Man. Huh?
Who's up for the Rams?
Me.
D lineman, I know that.
T-Sis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to go with they need a tackle too.
They do.
I'm going to go J.C. Latham.
J.C. Latham.
Nice pick.
Yeah.
Whoops. Keep doing that. All right. Your Steelers are on the board.
Fellas, the Steelers need a center, a tackle, a corner, supporting receiver, because I do think GP will be number one. I'm going to go Cooper DeJean.
Whew.
If that guy's on the board, the way he plays, you might have another Palomalu there.
At safety, that's what they're saying. He's going to be a safety.
That's exactly why I picked him.
Jason Sehorn. I don't know if he'd be like Palomalu. Maybe Sehorn.
All right. And still on the board is Brock Bowers.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the place to be.
21.
Right here.
You don't see – hey, Mark, you don't see the Steelers going center even if he's on the board?
I think they have their choice of three different guys at center with Jackson Powers. Is it Jackson Powers Johnson?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think he makes it out of the first round. That's my take with him.
Smitty,
I think
I'm gonna
Cooper
tell you,
DeJean makes it out.
I don't. If
No.
Cooper DeJean's on the board, I'm all over that.
Yeah.
I'm all over. The Steelers are a defense first mentality. They'll sign that center from Miami, or they'll try and draft the kid from West Virginia, or even go into the third round and get Van Prine.
Gotcha. All right.
Because you know Tolman loves those Georgia guys.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
A couple states in between.
Who we got on the Dolphins?
Schmitty.
20. Yeah, I got it. 21 on the Dolphins. So I think they had their rushing stats were pretty good this year. I think they want to try to keep those high. But the other flip side to that is Tua was sacked. He was one of the most sacked quarterbacks in the NFL. I think they go guard Christian Hayes from UConn.
Interesting. UConn always seems to put out linemen.
Yeah.
Let's just do this.
Give me a couple of names. I don't know no one from there. Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez.
UConn, he went to the U.
Oh, that was his brother who played quarterback. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Did he shoot someone?
All right.
No,
The Philadelphia Eagles. That would be me.
Neubs, you're up.
If I'm at this spot, if I'm the Eagles and Brock Bowers is still on the board, I can't walk away from that and just take someone else just because. But they do need offensive line.
They lost their center too.
Yeah. And that's interesting because this doesn't have it listed as that. And you would think that is a huge.
Yeah.
That's like.
Aren't they going to move a guard over or something? Let's do this. I like Jackson Powers Johnson. He probably makes the most sense. He can play guard or center. We'll take him. All right, and then we said
That's the
Rashene.
guy I highlighted. He's
getting J.J. McCarthy right here because he wanted him the first pick for the Vikings.
J.J. McCarthy to the Vikings.
He'll be a steal if he's there and they can get him.
See, the Cowboys really don't need a tight end. Jesus, this could be an unbelievable drop here. They do need. They're going to go Olu Fashanu, the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
Good luck with that. Can I buy a vowel?
Fashanu.
From Penn State, the guy from Penn State.
The
tackle.
Yes.
Olu Mamiwa Fashanu, tackle, Penn State.
All right.
I can't wait to watch him hug it up with what's his name.
Break his rib.
Smitty, you're on the clock with the pack.
So my last pick, I have them going offensive line, trying to replace Bakhtiari, who they released earlier this offseason. I thought tackles would have went. I didn't think the two tackles ahead of him would have been there, but I went Kingsley Samamatua, BYU.
Do you like him better than Amarius Mims?
No, I don't, but I didn't think Marius Mims would have been there. So
do you want him? Do you want to take Marius Mims though? He's there.
Yeah, take Mims and I thought he would have been gone by now. So Amarius Mims, Georgia.
Gotcha. Good stuff. Smitty's knocking out of the park, man. You could be a GM.
Yep. You're better than Tom McShay.
Hey, he got fired.
McShay all day.
He got fired from ESPN, didn't he?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, they haven't talked about him. You know who isn't getting fired? Our guy Matt Miller. How about that?
Dude, he's doing it. He had some great nuggets.
Yeah, he did. And you know who didn't get drafted yet? Brock Bowers. I'm going to take him down to Tampa Bay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a great pick for Tampa because they lost. Who they lost? They lost a receiver, right?
You know how many mock drafts I've seen where Brock Bowers just keeps falling like that? It's crazy.
Because nobody needs tight ends.
And like contract-wise, they don't make as much. They're not worth as much as some of the other positions.
At the end of the day, is this the end of the pass-catching tight end like Gronk and Kelsey and those guys? Are they going to be phased?
Do you mean like we're going to go back to the running game with a fullback?
But maybe more. Maybe they catch a little less balls than those guys did. Maybe these guys aren't quite as athletic coming out.
Well, it's the big tight ends that you're talking about. The big tight ends that caught the ball. Right now, you're getting they're basically oversized receivers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we got to pause on the balls. Just so we know.
Why? What you getting a full treatment there? What are you doing, man?
Hey, whoa, hey! Oh shit! All right, we're at the Cardinals, and the Cardinals are looking for some D line.
Yes. There's
I'm
not been
kinda-
one D line taken, not one interior D line taken yet.
I'll tell you what, I'm kind of stuck with Jerson Newton and Byron Murphy.
So if you
I
look
actually-
at the PFF rankings, they have Jerson Newton ahead, but Byron Murphy gets picked 6 places earlier in general.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I think they need edge more than anything. I'm going to go Jared Verse here.
Whoa. I love it. I love Jared Verse. He's a stud.
Yeah. He's athletic as can be. Yep.
Super physical. He's really strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're coming back with the Bills. I'm going to go with the kid from Texas, the receiver. What is it? Adonai Mitchell?
Yeah, A.D. Mitchell. A.D. Mitchell?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Boop. Do-do-do, do-do-do. The Lions.
Oh, that's me. Huh. Whew. They got the weapons, I think, offensively, right?
Yeah.
Running back's pretty secure. They got the quarterback did a nice job last year. Got some receivers. I think they're going to pick someone from the defense. Maybe they'll shore up the line a little bit. Oh no, that's not for me.
Is there a position you want to see?
Hey, Zach Frazier from West Virginia.
Wow, you're putting him in the first round.
I don't know.
Woo!
What do you
That's
think?
interesting.
Hey, he's a wrestler. He kind of fits the mold that they're looking for, right? Tough guy.
Yeah. Hey, Sheen's coming back with the Ravens. He's taking Tyler Guyton, tackle out of Oklahoma, to replace Morgan Moses.
Correct.
Big guy, big body. They say he's a little bit of a project, but he could end up being a star. Niners.
Here's another spot where it's kind of iffy with San Francisco, because Ayuk's up in the air. Debo gets hurt a lot. There's a lot of things going on there at the receiver position for them. So I'm going to look at maybe taking the next best receiver off the board for them. Maybe Troy Franklin.
What's their other needs?
Line and secondary.
O-line and cornerback is what
O-line,
they say.
yeah. O-line.
Well, to be honest with you, they probably could go Wiggins.
The thing I like about Wiggins is his height, and he's a good athlete, but
He's really athletic.
6'2", 185.
So, when you were thinking about that pick, did you think about they have a lot of needs on defense?
Yeah.
Because I was watching Pat McAfee today, and the guy from the NFL Network, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
He was saying like offensively the draft is absolutely stacked, but defensively you get over like 10, 15 guys and it drops off pretty good. Like drafting that low, you think they would go a different route and try to get a wide receiver somewhere else since the pool's a little bit bigger?
I'd say with us though, with this mock we're doing, we didn't put as much emphasis on offensive tackles. I don't think you'll see Graham Barton still on the board
I gotcha.
in the first round. I think there's a couple of guys up there that you will not see on the board still in the first round. I know Kansas City's going to need to replace Jadarius, so I think they'll go Kool-Aid McKinstry if they have to. If Kool-Aid McKinstry's up there, I could see that happening.
So you want San Francisco to take Kool-Aid?
Yeah, no. With San Francisco,
take Troy Franklin.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was just asking a question.
Yeah, I think
San
they'll
Francisco
go.
is Troy Franklin.
And plus, he's a West Coast guy, too. Look, he's
All right.
ranked to take 29th. I think you'll see Kansas City, though, go for that corner. Whoever's a top corner still on the board when Kansas City comes up, they're going to want to
Got
replace
Nate Wiggins,
Jadarius.
McKinstry.
Yeah, I think it'll be Wiggins.
Well-
I mean, I think Wiggins will be gone, but who knows? You want to go Wiggins?
Yeah. If Wiggins is still there, I think Wiggins will go. I do.
Yeah.
Let's see. First
There's
round.
our draft. I'll zoom out a little bit so we can see it a little better. There, you can get it all at once. Okay. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That was good.
To give us a grade, how we do?
How
It
they
didn't give us a
rank
grade.
us?
They didn't. You got to do it like an individual team to get ranked. But we have some interesting picks for sure.
Well, the way things fell for us, I mean, you had 3 quarterbacks and 3 receivers go in the top 6. Then you had a tackle, then you had a corner, an edge, another quarterback underneath that. You had a corner there. I mean, it just depends how things fall on the board on Thursday night. There's still good There's still good O linemen up there. There's still, if the Steelers would have Graham Barton fall in their lap at the 2nd pick, they would eat that up.
I think there's going to be a lot of moving and shaking. I think there's going to be a decent number of trades in this draft.
I agree. I think a lot of picks traded, though, not necessarily players. I think a lot of people are going to try and trade back. I agree with what Smitty said in terms of the Bears taking that 9th pick and trading back because they feel like they stabilized their quarterback position.
I mean, you figure they could double their picks with that trading that out.
Or triple, depends what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a 3rd, a 5th, and a 7th, or whatever. But
yeah,
the 9th pick is
back-to-back who had back-to-back last year?
Carolina, didn't they? No. Yeah, Houston. Houston had back-to-back.
They move back and then back up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they still came out on top with their draft picks.
And they don't have anybody this first round.
No, Cleveland doesn't have anybody. Houston doesn't have anybody. Carolina doesn't have anybody.
Right.
So it'll be interesting. Fellas, any parting remarks on our draft show, on our mock draft?
Go to pff.com, have fun, do your own. Send us a comment our next show. Let us know how you did. See what we'll post this out there. See how it compares.
What do you guys think of the Broncos uniforms?
What do they like?
I do like the uniforms that Detroit rolled out.
Yeah, those are pretty nice.
Yeah, those are sweet. I like those.
I'm gonna pull the Denver uniforms up in just a second. Now that I can share. Let's see if I can pull these up.
Did you see the new Texans helmet?
What Dion
No, I have
said.
not seen that either.
Dion said, "You look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good. You play good, you get paid good." So we'll see how these uniforms help these guys. I don't know about some of the teams, maybe not so much. Hey, tell a little bit over here. Over here, you missed a spot. Get those lines in the eyebrows.
Did you find it, noobs? Here it comes.
There you go. I'll make it a little smaller here. When I present it, like makes it bigger or something. That's weird.
The white helmet is pretty hot
Let's get a little bigger
on that Broncos uniform.
Yeah, interesting that they're going to go with that
Yeah,
combination.
interesting.
Yeah, that's sharp.
The contrast is neat. Yeah.
Yeah. I like their throwbacks.
Yeah, that's definitely throwback too. Definitely throwback.
I don't know. The side of the helmet I didn't see, but the throwback was with the old
bucking Bronco.
The old D.
One leg up and the smoke coming out his nostrils.
Yeah. He was pissed off.
Yeah, they're going to do that one like 2 or 3 times this year. The throwbacks.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if they're 5 and 12 though.
They'll make money on themselves.
Yeah, they will.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, they will. Any parting shots, man?
No more shots. Not for a while, would we say?
What about that shot on the Steelers I saw on that X? They said that in honor of Earth Day, the Steelers keep recycling crappy quarterbacks.
Hey, at least they're looking out for the environment, okay? To me, when a team goes 10-7 with Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, and Mason Rudolph, I don't know if they can do worse than that.
Yeah.
They might have gone 10-7 if they had Zach Wilson.
I like what they did. I like getting those 2 guys.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch at the very least.
Absolutely. All right, throw out the social media, man. Hit him with it, Young.
One Young Terry on the X and Instagram.
Noobs?
At Coach Noob on X and Instagram. Check it out.
Go ahead, Smitty.
I'm just at Kevin Schmidt at Facebook and Instagram.
There it is. The dream. We can find you anywhere, especially the barbershop.
I'm everywhere. Right now, I'm at the barbershop.
Oh, shoot. Hey, check us out. Our next show is going to be live this Sunday at the DC Defenders game. We're going to do a pregame show in the parking lot. We'll have some beverages flowing. It's just going to be some craziness at that DC Defenders game. I'm looking forward to it. You'll find our tent and our sign somewhere. Just come looking for us. So we'd love to have you come out and join us. Michael Chops Mills is at the Real Big Chops, and I believe he's on X and Instagram. He's also on Facebook, but I don't think he uses that very much. Connect with us here on the Original Sports Podcast with Mark Maradei by checking out our website, podpage.com, Original Sports Podcast with Mark Maradei. Like our Facebook page, join our conversation on Twitter, reach us on Snapchat. All of those are OSP with MM. You can also follow us on Instagram, watch our TikToks, and catch all our episodes at Original Sports Podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and like I said, YouTube. We'd like to thank our networks, Let's Talk Sports Network, Sideline Sports Network, ESEN, which is the Elite Sports and Entertainment Network, and also Manning Media. You can also catch us on Tuesday nights on Roku from 9 to 10 on the ESN network. Feel free to let us know if you have any questions, comments, concern, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just reach out to us by email at originalsportspodcast@gmail.com. Shout out to our guy, Steve Medley, for the voice intro, Charlie Hodgson for doing all our music. And join us Sunday to experience the O on the Original Sports Podcast.